Hey guys, Zix here. Time for the FTMO challenge. We are going to do it, my friends, on this channel, and I am going to keep you updated every step of the way. Right now, I am in the free trial, and I'm going to explain exactly what that means in a moment. But first, what the hell is FTMO? FTMO is a company that is looking to hire full-time day traders. So what they've created is this FTMO challenge. So you have a buy-in. Actually, let's go there right now. I don't want to scroll too far because I've got some sensitive information here. But they basically get you have these buy-ins. I believe it's $100, $250, $500, $1,000, and $2,000. And the purpose is they give you a demo account with 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. Within those demo accounts, you can only lose so much, but you have to gain so much as well. Then you need to gain 10%. So if you get a $10,000 account, you need to gain $1,000 and then obviously do the math as you go up. But you have these daily limits. So I'm going to show that to you in the trial here. So we're in the trial. Let me open up the metrics so you can see what I'm talking about here. As you can see, I'm not doing too bad. So you can lose up to 5% a day or 10% total. Right now I'm up 1,631. So obviously it would be very hard for me to lose 10%. But that's okay. We're getting there. Also, you have to have a minimum of trading days. This is a 2-week trading thing. Actually, does it say when this thing started? Start the 9th, ends the 22nd. So I've got 5 days left to finish, and we're $900 down. This is going to be kind of close. Honestly, 10% in 30 days is not easy. This is actually 5% in 2 weeks or 14 days. I do think I will get it. I actually took a couple of days off because personal reasons, but I'm back on it now, so I should be fine. I actually gained the majority of this in the first couple of days. So the scary thing about the today's permitted loss is it's active P&L. It's unrealized P&L is included as well. So if you're not doing proper risk management, and you end up on really negative in a trade, up to 5% down in a trade, you can find yourself getting your account chopped right away. If your account is chopped, obviously this is a trial. I didn't put any money into this. It's a free trial. Also, I don't gain any money after it's over because it's free. But on a regular one, if you fail the challenge, your money's gone right away. If you succeed the challenge, not only are you given a refund on your thing, but it also gives you 90% of your trade. Where's the information, actually? Because now I don't think it's actually quite 90%. It's not quite 90%. It's like 7. I'll put it up on the screen because now I can't remember. I can't remember what it is. I had it all prepared and I forgot. I'll put it up on the screen what the actual. It's not. It might be 70%. So it's a little odd when you think about it, right? Because you're talking about paying money and doing paper trades, and then they just give you a bunch of money. So if you spend $2,000 and you do a $200,000 account, and you get 10%, that's $20,000. So you're paying $2,000 and they're going to give you, $18,000, $17,000, $15,000, $16,000, something like that, 70% of that, for nothing. And they don't make any money on that. However, where they make the money is, I saw a statistic somewhere, 90% of people fail this. And I think it's because 90% of people fail. It's probably higher than 90%, because you could have a super strong account, and then you could have 5 trades going at once that all hit a 1% stop. That's a 5% loss in one day. You're out. You're done. So you got to be really, really careful. You have to use proper risk management or you will fail. And it doesn't matter. You could be on the last day and you could be up 90%. and you hit a 5% loss day, the whole account is gone, and you make no money. So that is where I'm talking about how this is a difficult program. But I'm actually quite looking forward to it. I'm a little nervous because it's a little more intense than my typical trading, but I'm also pretty excited about it as well. So I have the Bitcoin US dollar index up here, and the reason why is because the app they give you, it actually trades on Bitcoin USD. So it's kind of important to have the same sort of, let's change this to hourly. It's kind of important to have the same chart because you can't do a whole lot of TA on this program. This is MetaTrader 4. You have to use this one for the trial. They have a couple of different other programs you can use once you get started, but they require you to use MetaTrader 4 during the trial. I'm going to actually end this trade, and we're going to rebuild it real quick just to show you how it works. So you can trade straight on the screen. I think 31050 was my trade. It's a little hard to do it that way, so I prefer to do this. New order. It automatically gives you 10x leverage here. I don't have a choice of the leverage that I want to use, but either way, it also gives you kind of like a running thing here. This is showing you if you were to put a buy order, what the price would be. If you were to put a sell order, what the price would be. And that's basically the exchange. So like when you're placing an order on KuCoin, for example, if you place a buy order at 3,500, and then you're instantly red right away. The reason why is because they have a little bit of a difference when you buy it. So we're going to do a sell, but we're going to do a limit sell. Our stop loss, I had it. Oh, I have it here on this. Okay, so my stop loss is 31,400 because if we break this high, this short is pretty much invalidated. So we're gonna put that in 31,400. Our take profit is 29,400 right here. There was a little confluence here. Also, the pretty strong volume here. So it'll take a lot to get past this level currently with the amount of volume that we've had trading here recently. We very well could go all the way down here, but I'm not looking to do that right now. I forgot the number. It is 29,400. We'll put that at the TP. I think I actually had 29,500 in here. We're going to put 29,400 because that's what my line is. And then I think it was 31,050, right? Was that right? Yeah, 31,050. There's this POC up here. It's naked. We should have a good reaction off of it, so that's why we're looking at that. 31,050. Come on. 31,050. And we're going to change it to a sell limit. And we're going to place the order. And then bam. Here we are. The cool thing about this program is it's interactive. So if we get into this trade and we decide we want to move our stop and profit, which is something that I'm doing on every trade, you just slide it. So now the stop loss, well, I guess the order hasn't been placed yet, so it's not going to move. Oh, there we go. That moved. I wonder why it wouldn't let me move the stop. Probably because the order hasn't been placed. But I bet you I could go up. Yeah. So, and it makes a little noise. You hear the little noise. Put it back. Close enough. Put this back. 24, close enough. So it's pretty cool. And you can move the purchase spot too. I don't want to move that because it's already at the right spot. And I don't think there's like an undo or anything. But you don't have to trade Bitcoin. You have all these indexes. Not indexes. You have all these Forex tickers. Come on. Okay, it doesn't want me to do that. Here, let me do this. There we go. So you can trade Yeni, you can trade Euro, GBP, anything. It does have a few cryptos, not a whole lot. We've got Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ripple. I don't know what XMR is. I don't know what Neo is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's also got metals. You can see it's got gold here. Let's see. And I'm pretty sure silver's here too. I don't know all these symbols. It's got a few stocks. As you can see, Apple, Facebook, Google, Netflix would have been a good one to short recently. Tesla, and then believe it or not, we have Cardano, Dogecoin, and Polkadot. I don't. Yeah, I don't understand who decides what gets put in here. But that's all of them. You also there's some exchanges. I thought I saw US 500. So this is the S&P 500 here. If you wanted to do, you could trade the S&P 500. I would love for you to go and us get into this trade right now. I would love for that to happen. Should I do TA? Yeah. So let me do a little bit more TA on why I think this is gonna play out like this. Let's go to daily. Oh, I left this is from my last video. nice path you got here, Zix. All right, let me get rid of that. Blech. So I do think we're accumulating right now. We have our SC, and then we created our AR level. Typically, in an accumulation, you wouldn't break this level right here, which is why I feel very strong that we're going to... My phone is ringing. Shut up, phone. Shut up, phone. I feel very strongly that we're going to reject off of this. We're going to bounce here. And then we're going to go ahead and do a support test. I think that I still feel very strongly about that, and so that's why I'm making that call right now. But that's pretty much it. I would love to see this trade hit, but New York doesn't open for another half hour, so I may pause and come back when New York opens to see if we hit this order, or maybe I just, if it doesn't hit, maybe we'll just end the video right here. Well, no, I'll come back. I'll pause and come back and let you guys know. I would love to see an order at least hit live here. I'm not trying to let it play out, because it could take all day for this to play out. So I'm not necessarily looking to do that. But yeah, I mean, well, so I could do a little bit more here. So it shows, you could look at the account history. I kind of FOMO'd into a trade last night and I lost $77. It's all good. But most of my trades have been pretty profitable. A couple losses, but a couple pretty big wins. But it's been pretty fun, actually, honestly. It's been really fun doing this. So I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, that's it. So we either fail or we succeed. And if we do another FTMO challenge, I'll go ahead and record some of that one too. I'm not going to record every trade, because then honestly, there'll just be too much content devoted to FTMO. We're not doing that. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Anyway, let me come back once New York opens in a half hour, see if we hit that level, and then see what happens from there. Be right back. Welcome to the world of trading. Waiting for shit to happen. So we've been open for 10 minutes on New York Stock Exchange. Reason, I don't know, maybe you're a beginner. The reason why I like the New York Stock Exchange is because that's when the majority of the volume is typically done on a trading day, even for Bitcoin, because that's when all the people's in New York. All the brokers that work in New York open all their trades. So we're getting some volume, we're getting some green. It still may take a while to get to that level, but I thought I would pop on real fast here just in case. It's like, because we just broke that little itty bitty high that we had there. I don't know if you can really call it a high. Sorry, I have another chart open up over on my other computer, on my other screen. I guess I could just stare at this one until my eyes bleed. So this is what trading's all about, my friends. Hurry up and wait! Alright, price going back down again. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause and come back. Maybe we get a trade going. Be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, so Bitcoin not looking so healthy, so I switched. Bitcoin's actually been struggling. It actually did a little 1 minute chotch on the way down. So then everything's telling me Bitcoin's going to go up when I look at the chart. However, it's starting to go down. So I took a look at the S&P 500, and I realized S&P 500 is looking pretty bearish. You can see right here why we have a couple of gaps here. We've got this gap and we've got this gap here. S&P 500 fills gaps pretty fast. If you take a look back, obviously this one hasn't filled, but typically in its history, it's filled gaps pretty fast. So as you can see here, I made a quick FOMO short. This is not something I probably would have done on a real account. Let's just being totally honest with myself. This is a paper account, so I kind of FOMO'd. I didn't even look for a good entry. If I was really thinking about it, honestly, I should have been looking at S&P already, because this was a very clear, very, very solid retrace entry here on this little retrace. It created some volume here, and this was obvious. If I was looking to trade it, I would have seen it. But it's not too late to enter the short, because I do think we're going to go down here, and it's actually looking pretty good so far. All we got to do is start to fill this gap, and it should continue all the way down. And trade's already looking pretty good. I need to clean up my bar down here, guys. As you can see down here, it shows the profit live as it's going. Now, if this was a real account, and this was trading real money, the second we broke this low, I would probably move this stop to at least close to entry. I'm not going to do a whole lot of high risk stuff until I really get figured out this software a little bit better. Yeah, but I mean, if this trade fills all the way down here, I'll probably hit my goal, the 5% goal. In one trade, I'll probably knock it out, which would be pretty cool and exciting, and we can get started on the real trial, the real challenge, and it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna keep watching this as it's going to see if we can. By the way, I don't recommend FOMO shorts. It's not a good idea. I think there's a lot of confluence pointing down here. Like I said, this is a pretty bearish situation here. This line here has been pretty stout in the past. I've had this line drawn for a very long time, so it's a very strong likelihood that we go down here. But either way, sorry, I had to do a little quick edit there. I had a little misclick on the bottom, and I was opening up a whole bunch of freaking windows. I may come back and update you on this one. This short's probably going to take a couple days to fill, depending on how far in I move my stop. Or, I could be wrong and it could just bounce right up right here. I don't see anything in the history of this that makes me think it would do that. Oops, wrong way. Maybe we get some volume here that slows it down or causes a reaction, but we should at least fill this first gap here. And I hope to at least get this in a trade, but I'm looking to fill both of these gaps here. And honestly, if it fills that, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't go down here too, which is pretty bearish. And that would kill Bitcoin. Like I said, I'm waiting for this entry up here, and I'm watching everything's telling me Bitcoin's going to go up, but it's not going up. And usually when Bitcoin goes against your TA, it's because the S&P 500 is doing something. And sure enough, S&P 500 is looking like it's about to dump. So might as well short it, right? I'm going to go ahead and do my sign off here. Like I said, I may come back if by chance that this trade fills very quickly. I may come back just to show you what that looks like. But I mean, that's not that exciting. But that, my friends, is going to do it for this video. I will do the next video. There it goes. Printing red, baby. Printing red. Printing money. I will come back at the end of the FTMO paper trial to show you how it goes, to show you how I did. I will probably do the full 2 weeks, even if I get the 5%. Like I said, if this fills, if I get this all the way to the TP, I will have hit the 5% goal. But I'm probably gonna keep going just to see how much I can get. I don't know. It might end the trial the second you get 5%. I honestly don't know how it works, to be totally fair. But that's part of the reason why I'm doing these videos, so that you guys can learn as well. So we have cleared that low. I'm gonna move my stop right here at this point. No, I'm getting a little excited. Just hang on, man. Just hang on. Let's get a little bit lower. I'll move my stop in profit, because that's what I absolutely will be doing when I'm trading real money. I am not a high risk reward kind of guy typically. I don't care if I make a $10 trade. It's better than losing 1%. because I want to make a lot of money. And I know there's a lot of differing opinions on that, but I don't really care because that's how I trade, and that's how I'm trading for now. Maybe that'll change. That, my friends, is going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Come chat with me in the Discord. If you've got any tips for how to do the FTMO challenge, I am all ears. And I will see you guys in the next video, probably in about a week. I'll give you the update on how we did on the FTMO paper trail. Take it easy.